look at him.
Don't.
No, look at you.
This is so unprofessional.
No, it's great.
This is professionalism.
Who brought that? Was that Gandalf? Okay, yeah.
I feel like I was one of the last ones to get the tattoo, not because I was ever not going to get it, but at one point, like, Gandalf got up in my face and was like aggressive about me getting the tattoo. I was like actually a little bit intimidated.
Whose idea was it? I think it might have been you.
Yeah, it was you.
You little trickster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get yours out, Cosmo.
No.
Who started it though? If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to give not give credit where it's due, but I'm pretty sure it was Evan.
Oh, was it?
I'm pretty sure it was Evan who started that, suggesting that we should all get tattoos together. Yes.
Evan Holtzman.
And can you share what the tattoo is? What does it say?
It says "Call on Me," so it's a reference to something in the film, and a reminder we can call on each other if we need each other. As cheesy as that sounds.
I would like to say myself just so I can go to sleep on set early. I tend to do that. I tend to go to set early just so I can fall asleep early.
That is actually true.
Yeah.
I'm going to second that, yeah.
We would actually, which isn't that common on jobs, we would all travel to set kind of together.
Yeah.
So we'd all be in a big car together. However, I would say that if anyone was the most punctual, it would have been Will Poulter, because he was certainly we were all in OP1, which is the kind of the group of guys who were in maybe the first half of the film. So he was our leader, and he probably would have been.
Yeah, I'd say that's right. Yeah.
In terms of punctuality and scheduling, he was way ahead of the game and was very much responsible for conveying the expectations of the overall production leadership to us. So he was in charge of us.
Yeah.
He would tell us when to get dressed, when to eat, like all those things. He was.
Yes.
We'd ask him to go to the bathroom, which he got kind of sick of.
Yeah.
But
His nickname was Daddy as well, so he'd be like, "Daddy, can I go to the bathroom?"
Yeah. And at first he'd be like, "Guys, you don't have to ask me to go to the bathroom." And
But he
about
actually
week
loved
one,
it.
he was like, "Yeah, I think you can go to the bathroom real quick."
I actually think the group chat would be either Michael or Joe's quite a plan maker. Joe likes making plans. He likes doing that stuff. So I'd say either Michael or Joe.
I guess that's me. I was a bit of a...
That would be him.
I was a bit of a nag for planning and timing of things. Yeah, probably me.
The others did say that you were the dad of the group.
Daddy.
Yeah, just timekeeping, I guess. Yeah. Cosmo's pretty...
Cosmo, yes.
Yeah,
Cosmo Jarvis.
Cosmo Jarvis.
Yes.
Did he recommend anything specific?
Did he recommend anything specific? Yeah.
Specific. We did have a screening of Hook,
We did.
which Cosmo was a huge fan of as well.
Was he the one that brought that
I think we together. We kind of did that together. That's one of my favorite movie of all time.
It is. Yeah.
But I felt better about the choice given it was seconded by Cosmo.
By Cosmo.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Yes, Cosmo Jarvis. Yes.
Cosmo has some
Cosmo's
pretty
got some
amazing
good
movie
recommendations.
Yeah. He's sort of a deep well of knowledge, and
Do you agree?
But you've got a very high standard for films.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Good. Thanks.
Good.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Cosmo.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, when I was learning about the man throughout the whole filming process, he very much surprised me on how many hidden talents this guy has. Yes. From a beautiful drawer to incredible on piano.
He was ripping it in the airport the other day on the piano.
Yes, he was. Yes, and I actually recently just discovered that he was good at piano like the other day. So yeah, this man of many mysteries.
Also,
Him for sure.
He will yes, he will.
He grows trees.
No.
He's amazing on the piano.
He's incredible.
Will.
He draws.
No, not Will.
unbelievably.
Will's not that good.
It's Cosmo.
Will has a whole host of very
Like
good
what?
impressions.
No,
Welcome
you
to
do
a
better
good-
impressions than Will.
No, I don't think so.
And you do,
Cosmo.
and he plays the piano.
This guy.
And you play the bass.
All right. Next.
And
He's
you can rap.
unbelievable.
He can rap.
Yeah.
Drop a bar.
Shut up.
Drop a bar.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Also, Ray Mendoza, former Navy SEAL, our co-writer, co-director, he makes ice cream.
He makes ice cream. He's a great snowboarder, surfer.
I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
Charles
Charles
is
or you?
great at yeah, he's just so he can connect with you and sort of really boil it down. Yeah.
Would you say he's the wisest person on the cast?
No. I don't know.
Charles
maybe.
is like that, but he's also kind of like a 16-year-old trapped in the body of a 34-year-old.
We've got some wise dudes in our group.
got some
I would
wise
say
dudes.
DeFaro, like he's one of the younger members of our team, but incredibly wise, regularly educating the guys and passing on pearls of wisdom. So I would go with DP.
I'm not gonna hype myself up because I hyped myself up earlier saying I would sleep first. So I'm not me. I would think Noah. Noah Centineo has been in a sense a mentor to me with my career. Yes, a good brother of mine.
Daddy.
Will Poulter, Daddy.
I think I got called daddy because I was like getting on to guys about, you know, whether they'd eaten and whether they knew it was laundry day and making sure they got in the van on time and stuff. So there was just like some kind of, I guess, daddy-ish tendencies there.
He was the most responsible one. Yes, him and Charles, and Joseph Quinn, both the leadership positions, most responsible for sure. Not that take anybody else away from, not that we're not responsible, but he's named Daddy for a reason.
I was just scared of getting in trouble from Ray.
Right,
That was more than
exactly,
anything else.
exactly.
And I can imagine you must have all got really close while filming. Do you feel like you've made friendships for life?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a brotherhood, to be honest, more than a friendship. I think friends leave, honestly, and disappear after a while. I don't think I'll ever see myself not talking to these guys.
Yeah.
But like in what way? Like have their own personal account making
No, just
content?
to be scrolling through.
Oh, Noah.
Like watching fan edits.
Is it Noah?
But yeah, I honestly come across a lot of Noah's fan art or edits. Yeah, Noah. Noah or Kit? Noah? No, change it. Kit Connor. I see way too many edits of this guy.
You, I think.
Me?
I think you scroll
No
and
way. No way. I think it's you.
I literally have it for
I don't have
stuff
it.
that I can send to you.
I deleted it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe that.
Have you ever seen any like fan edits of yourself? Would you ever watch that?
It's
tried
all
to
he
av-
does. It's all. It's just hours of looking at himself.
I tried to
minutes,
avoid them, but I have seen a couple, yeah. You know what? Joe will like text me out of the blue. Joe will text me and go, like capital letters, Kit, Connor, how you doing? And then I'll reply. I'll give him a proper reply, and then won't hear from him for weeks, months. Yeah, or that or you. I think because you're just not plugged in at all, which is good.
Sometimes.
I think
I'll call you a bunch. And
he
I'll get
will.
a couple.
He's on his phone all the time. He will literally, you text him, bang, reply.
That's good, reliable.
Reliable, he is. I can call on you.
Yeah, you can call on me.
Yeah.
Right? You feel that way?
Yeah, I do. I do feel
Do you
that.
feel like you can call on me?
Yeah,
Good.
I do.
Cosmo only because, and not in like a disrespectful way, he just doesn't like mess with technology like that often.
I'm gonna speak bluntly, me. I'm like the least person to. I'm the least person to respond. I have a bad excuse. I don't have any. All my apps don't have notification on. I'd leave all of them off, so I'd barely even text anybody. It's my excuse.
Yeah, but you crushed it. Ironically, you were amazing with communication in the film. Like you were JTAC. So like.
No, what I do though on the
irony.
group chat, I will send like a monthly video to show everyone I'm alive, and just to update them quickly on like what I'm doing, and that's it.
True.
Yes.
You're right about that.
It sounds so bad.
You're getting better.
I am getting better. Anyways.
Maybe Noah.
Oh, I
Or
like
DP.
that. No,
Pharaoh.
DP, yeah.
DP listens to a lot of music.
He listens to a lot of music.
Well, singing would be honestly Will right here. Will
Really?
Yeah, Will was a great person to uplift spirit when we needed to have a little sing competition or a sing-off. It was this man right here.
Always playing music. I mean, Noah played music a lot.
Noah did play music
I
a
think
lot.
TJ liked a little sing song as well.
He did, TJ, yep.
TJ's always doing some sort of bit. If it's not comedy, if it's not singing, it's some kind of like he's like quoting something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we're MTV, we'd love to know who you're listening to right now, like your favourite songs or musicians.
We're trading quite a bit of music. You're getting into your UK hip hop and UK rap. Grime,
I've been a fan of the drill over here.
and drill.
Yes, I've been a fan of the drill. But what I'm listening to currently right now is honestly a lot of Kendrick Lamar.
I'm listening to a lot of Doechii as well. We're keeping it in the TDE family or TDE adjacent.
Keeping it classics.
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
the classics, yep.
I'm listening to a lot of Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Rolling Stones recently.
Yeah. Probably Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, me.
Gandolfini we've
Yes.
referred to as like the social chair.
Yes.
And he is like, that is a role that he kind of has assumed as like, he's very much about like getting all the guys together, pushing the fun. Yeah.
I would second that, but also as well as I just want to give respect to Kid Connor because this guy, whenever we would have these long takes or going into the nighttime, etc., he would be the one to just uplift it, even if it was he would normally scream on the top of his lungs just to get everybody to wake up, and and as we're all tired just as much as he would just use that last little bit of energy he has in him just to wake everyone else up.
Yeah, true.
So a lot of respect for that because a lot of times I was half asleep and he woke me up. So yeah.
I mean, this is like, there's a lot of like well-dressed lads in our group,
There
but
is.
I will say, if we don't say Charles, we're going to hear about it.
I actually was naturally gonna say Charles anyways. Yeah.
Hate to give it to him.
I hate to, but yeah.
Maybe Melton.
Melton or Joe.
Joe.
I think DP
I don't-
looks pretty damn
DP
good.
Cosmo looks
good.
pretty great
Cosmo's
too,
been,
yeah.
he's been fitted out.
No,
Yeah.
DP.
No, Cosmo.
No, D.
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
Look at
Cosmo. Cosmo.
Give us a
Jarvis.
12. Stand up, give me a 12.
No. DeFaro looks consistently good in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
I
And
agree.
if you could go into anyone of the cast's wardrobe and steal something, who would you choose to steal from?
Charles is a very well-dressed man a lot of the time. Will's also a very well-dressed man a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like your little.
I really
you wear
like-
some nice Carhartt t-shirts and
I
things.
really like your
You put together some nice clothes. You always got a nice watch on.
All right,
You look so
You look
handsome all the
good.
time.
great.
Hey,
You look great. You look good.
So do you.
You look good.
Thanks.
All right.
You love
Yep.
it.
Me, to be honest. Speaking bluntly, me. I heard Fashionably Late was really cool, so then I tried to do that as much as I could. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah, me.
DeFaro.
Yeah, DP.
Daddy.
We have Will Charles, both give good advice, good solutions.
Those are good questions.
Really good question.
Yeah.
I feel like Evan
Yes.
would be up there.
Yes.
It's very like pragmatic, very like mature.
Yes. Evan. I'll go with Evan.
I'd say Evan's up there.
Will.
Joe. Joe likes cooking.
Yeah, Will.
I
So he
don't
studied
think
on the
I've- I
Bear.
don't think I've Oh yeah.
And he works in
fair
restaurants
enough.
and
enough.
Yeah.
That's fair. Do you cook?
yeah, maybe.
No, that's another hidden talent. I bet.
I
No,
bet.
I can't. I mean,
I can't believe anything that comes out. Like you're a savant.
we didn't really eat that much of our own food.
yeah, we
That's
didn't really
true.
cook much. But Joe cooked like a roast.
Yeah. Kit drove us the most. Kit drove us, I think, the most out of cast-wise. I was always in Kit's car. Not a lot of other people really drove. Finn drove us around a bit.
Yeah.
I would say Kit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I drove you a bunch,
Yeah,
didn't I?
I felt fairly safe.
I sure not me. I will say that.
There's a few of us who are driving, had their own personal vehicles, so I'll just give it to one of them, either Finn or Kit. They were driving us around everywhere.
Yeah, Finn or Kit, that's a good call.
I mean, they were the only one who was driving on set when we were filming, so either of them.
Yeah.
And they brought us to A to B safely, so.
Yeah, true.
I think who I've had as a roommate. You've stayed with me. We've stayed together
Yeah,
a
we've
few
stayed-
times.
yeah.
Not Cosmo. Charles has stayed in.
Yeah.
Charles and I have shared a road.
Charles is
fair
a pretty
few times.
fun house guest.
Yeah, he's
you
pretty
know?
fun.
Like
He always
does-
has some kind of new beauty.
He's always ordering a little
invention.
silly snack, you know, or like
Yeah.
a little silly sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little silly thing.
Finn would be up there for that
Honestly,
as well.
I would say Finn.
Yeah.
Yes, Finn. We've had great conversations. I think not that I didn't with anybody else, but I think honestly, personally, I think I got very close to Finn. You know, me and Finn got very close with each other.
JTAC crew.
JTAC crew, exactly. Yeah. Yes. Finn.
Yeah.
Very good pal, man.
He's like also just strikes me as like neat and tidy.
That's the best part.
organised.
Cause I'm the complete opposite, so I need someone to balance that out for me. You know, so Finn, brother, you need to come clean up my place for me.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Probably Michael.
Yeah.
I'm loving this one. I'm loving
Yeah.
this little interview.
We're loving up on you, huh?
But Cosmo's kind of like the favorite.
Yeah,
He's like
Cosmo
yeah.
is everyone's favorite
like
because he's just a little cutie.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Look
Oh,
at him.
don't.
No,
Look
look
at
at you.
you.
This is so unprofessional.
No,
No,
it's great.
This is professionalism to the max. Will. No, Will's pretty happy all the time.
Yeah, it's
But he's a morning
true.
person. Like, he'll wake up early.
Will is consistently approachable.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah.
Probably Michael.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably the best wingman.
I appreciate that.
He's just so charming, aren't you?
And handsome. Yeah.
So charming.
Charming, handsome, talented,
Talented,
funny.
funny,
Wise.
wise.
Oh my
He's got great socks on.
Look at these socks.
Yeah, great boots.
Think about those.
Boots are okay.
You like those?
Socks are the main thing.
Yeah.